Trying a new video type. No script, just explaining some humorous console commands while using them to beat the main quest in Oblivion. Enjoy.
The Masters of Magica, right?
I just love the absurdity of the Oblivion character creator. I made the decision to go with sped up gameplay as opposed to jump cuts for most of the video. Let me know in the comments what you think of it.
Not so powerful now, are you?
This unlock command was one of the first I realized actually worked transferring over from Morrowind.
You're right in the... Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here.
Stay put, no sign of pursuit, sir.
Good, let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You? I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams.
This doesn't concern you, prisoner.
Don't give me room to
For some reason, I always misremember this as revive. But either way, you can see what it does. It's funny, though. Nobody reacts after she's brought back.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move. You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
She won't react to the rats, and the rats act like she's not even here.
This is official.
Even the game tells me to loot her corpse. This has always struck me as a little odd, considering the entire time we're fighting goblins in the cave, these people have made it, what, 30 feet?
What makes you think I'm going to go more than that? We can get out of here. He might be working together.
No, he's not one of them. He must help us.
As you wish. Oblivion, take you! For the Emperor!
They cannot understand.
Figured I would have a little bit of fun with the revive and clone command here.
Oblivion, take you! We go down easy! My sword! My sword!
This one caught me completely by surprise. I don't think I'd ever actually spent the time to clone the Emperor, but he's got a completely different voice actor.
What? Well, it's no problem traveling from the Imperial City to Leywyn. If you're a wizard and can walk on water. I'd stay off the roads, though. All right. Farewell.
Come with us. Your destiny is bound.
This makes me think that Glenroy's armor is actually a part of his character model.
For the blades and the Emperor!
Another melee with multiple Mythic Dawn agents. This time, though, pay attention to what some of the ones in the back are doing.
What? In the west, in Old Calovia. That's where men are men. That's the Gold Coast.
The beautiful ones.
It makes sense that Baurus would have a normal character model, as we see him in standard clothes later on.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Considering we would never have a chance to see the Emperor in any other clothes than this, it is perplexing to see that he has a standard character model too. seems like this gate is locked behind a quest tag or something, as you can't actually unbar the gate until after the Emperor is dead.
What about that side passage back there? Worth a try. Let's go.
This Mythic Dawn agent really bricks the main quest if you kill him before he kills the Emperor.
I don't know. I don't see any good.
Maybe it was the Mythic Dawn agent that Boris was truly sworn to protect.
The blade. The end. Where's the end? They say the end. They must drop nothing of. There. I thought you take no.
I mean, come on. The Emperors are standing right here.
Yes. Good day.
Come with us. Your
Alright, we're just going to kind of speed through this for now until we can get to Joffrey.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I'm the shepherd here. If he's not sleeping, stop talking.
That'll teach you for Sasson, the consul commander. Due to how it all played out, the Emperor never actually gave me the Amulet of Kings.
Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
I always thought it was neat that the room isn't ransacked until after the Mythic Dawn have been there. Next stop, Kvatch. I guess when collision's off, the two guards can't stop you as you come through the door.
No. How did you get in? Good day.
What's it like? Bye.
I had actually forgotten that we had to close this Oblivion gate first before the captain of the guard would head through the doors into Kvatch.
Thanks for that.
Never thought to go look at the sigil stone explosion from out of bounds.
I wondered if you'd come back. You destroyed... Yeah.
Nothing really to see here. Just moving from point A to point B.
Help?
You again,
must
huh?
help. They're killing everyone at Rain on Priory.
All right.
I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Mabrel is dead. I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran. I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us.
Where are we going, boy?
I could use a hand here.
What do you need a hand with? I guess I'll leave you to it then. Looks like Joffrey just knocked both of these guys out with the same swing.
In the chapel when I heard Prior Mabrel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Waynon House. We need to go see if it is safe. We'll go to... Hello. Getting ready. Yes, please. They've taken it. The
I
Amulet
mean,
of Kings is
to
gone.
be honest, you never really had it.
So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will. Nowhere is truly safe. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. We should leave it. We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
This part was a royal pain. I think in part because I didn't fast travel.
What can I do? Make Talos, what can I do for you? Farewell.
What can I do? Stay safe.
It was at this point that I figured that I'd probably missed a loading zone or some sort of tag that hadn't been set. It just now occurred to me while editing this that I probably didn't hit any of the event triggers because my collision was toggled off.
What can I do? Stay safe.
Good evening. I haven't time to talk right now, I'm afraid.
It was either no collision, or just that not enough time had elapsed for him to make his way to Cloud Ruler Temple.
Let's.
I guess he just had that horse tucked in his pocket. It was at this point I thought I had to take Martin through a checkpoint or something to try and get Joffrey to show up. I I finally just ended up waiting and then fast traveling before Joffrey would show up.
We've not had the honor of an emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you. Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
Hail,
Dragonborn!
Hail,
Martin
Septim!
Septim!
Hail!
Hail!
I just thought the echoey cheers here were pretty silly.
Your throne.
Joffrey, all of you, I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blade saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea. Of course, the Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires, and stop the Oblivion invasion. The Emperor? That's an idea that would take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start. Don't worry about me, Mike.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant as the... Very well. Many... Stay safe. It is good to be... You're right. You should go back to the Imperial City. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad. Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. I did well.
Hail.
It was at this point I decided to stop recording every time I would walk from one side of the map to the other.
What is it, citizen?
I wonder which one's Boris.
Sit down. Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
Hey Boris, I found the Amulet of Kings in the Emperor's heir.
Good.
I love how the music just betrays this guy's intentions immediately.
Good work. I am... Is a pet. So... This... What? If you... Like I... I hope you learned something from talking about that book. What do you need, friend?
Good to see you. Speak. What is it, citizen? Hello. Speak.
Depending on how this video does, I may come back through and do the faction quest lines with the command console too.
You must be... You know what they are in it. If as I fit... No, if... It was so nice.
Speak.
Yes.
Even though it fits the definition of a fetch quest, I never felt like these quests were tedious or really used as filler in any way.
I'm afraid I couldn't sell it to you for... Good day.
It was at this point I was trying to remember if I had a bypass around this quest line. Just seeing if creating a copy would give me any other options available here.
What can I do for you?
As if on cue, here comes Gwyneth walking through the door. I guess I forgot to record when I was modding his disposition to allow him to sell me the book.
This better be good.
Hello. What is it, citizen? You have my ears, citizen.
You're not easy to get hold of. We need... Let's... They'll... Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
I guess Boris was just taking his time, so ended up playing with set scale.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
Should you have spoken with Fernando with best defense?
He's as good as you'll find in the city when it comes to heavy armor.
I don't ever say so.
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
So I've heard.
Farewell. What is it now? I'm Baron. Cascas.
I'll show what happens at the end of the video when these people who've had their scales adjusted die.
I don't know how we get our news without it.
The only place in City fun now. It's a shame the smaller bookstores are gone.
Must have been trapped under doors. Anyway, I escort Boris through the sewers.
All right, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble. Good. Listen. Then I'm lucky you're...
I thought about modifying my sneak to 99 for this, but it just didn't seem worth it since this was the only point in the game where I'd need
One of
it.
the chosen of Mayrune's Dagon. The path of dawn is difficult. I come.
For you, Septum! That's me more than what do you need? That could have guns.
I'll see you back at Cloud Ruler Temple. Good.
Hi there.
What do you do in a check? I'll keep studying the first 2 volumes of the commentary. What can I do? Go ahead. Now, do if it is in effect, you've piqued my curiosity. Check back with. Goodbye.
This blew my mind as a kid, using console commands to unlock this door. Don't remember ever having gone out of bounds in here, so I was double checking to make sure there was no hidden treasure room or something.
How are you?
It's my turn to talk to Tarmina.
Yes. I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues, and I spent a little time rereading them. Menkar Cameron certainly is a fascinating writer, undoubtedly insane, but fascinating. But more to the point, it appears to me that the first words of each paragraph may be significant. A message may be hidden there. I'll continue to study the problem. Come by tomorrow if you like.
I mean, how hard is it to just look at the first letters right here? What gave her the clue without her just seeing it?
Hi.
Screw you, Raminus.
There's something I'd like to discuss.
I mean, what the hell even happens here? Even though I know where the hideout is, it's just easier to wait and have it marked on your map.
They're always within.
I am Harrow, Warden. By following the path, you have arrived at an opportunity as a member of the Order. Give me your possession.
You can take my possessions, but you can't take my command console.
You'll read the new day, brother.
I get so tired of waiting around for Harrow that I actually make him bigger so he'll walk faster.
Greet the new day. Dawn is breaking.
Praise be.
The dragon throne is empty. Behold the amulet of kings. Praise be to your brothers and sisters. Great shall be their reward in paradise.
I just find this funny that he keeps talking after his character's unconscious.
Receive your reward, to be set above all other mortals forever.
I was getting tired, so I just decided to grab it. Kill All does exactly what it says it does.
I do not fear death.
You cannot escape the master's vigilance.
Never got my stuff back, but who cares? Not like I needed it anyway.
Ah. I hope to have at least part of the mysterium.
I hope, Martin. I'm glad to have.
In retrospect, I don't think I had to do the spies quest, but oh well.
Eliminate those spies. We can't afford to let the thing operate.
I do not fear death.
Only the chosen will.
Hi, I'm Captain Bird. Except for Gerald coming back from a trip down south, I've told my men to keep. What about you? God's blood, since you're working with Cloud Rule. I trust. I.
Back to Martin for my least favorite quest of the main quest.
Good evening, sir.
I've made some. Farewell, my friend.
What have you learned about X? You should. I will send word.
I deciphered.
Two birds with one stone. Not only do I get to show you how to spawn in an item, but I get to avoid the quest I don't like.
The next. I won't ask what you went through to. Are you. Ah. You should talk to Joffrey. He needs your help. Farewell, my friend.
Good evening, sir. I've just received word from the Countess of
Onto the biggest time sink of this run. I had no idea that this was going to take as long as it did.
Thanks for coming. We're all right.
If you'll notice, in the top left corner you'll see Bird keeps going unconscious over and over. This will become important later. It was at this point that I realized that I actually had to bring Bird with me. He was in the lava. I actually wasn't sure if it would damage you moving through this or not. Time to return this to Martin now.
My progress. While you were gone, I've made some progress in deciphering the mysterious archives which you.
Now off to the Great Welkinstone, housed within Miss Carcand. If you notice, the battle music doesn't ever stop playing the entire trek back to Sky Ruler Temple. Much to my surprise, Mankar Cameron stands here in the room with all the blades who want him dead.
I was at Kavach, but there is no other way. We have no...
Go ahead, please. It's our natural barriers that keep us safe, mostly. Mountain borders north and east, open sea to the west, and bogs... I'm listening. Good
Countess
day.
will never agree to it.
She will. She must.
Very well. The blades are, as always, at your disposal. Ah, here you are.
Do you guys just not see Mankar Cameron?
Did. I never... But of course, its beauty is... Now, we need them. I shoot. It's the counterpart to the Great Welkin Stone. Welkin Stones contain the concentrated power. A great... You know, great... What? That... Please, I'm... Good.
Hey, I've got the Amulet of Kings, if anybody wants it.
It belongs to me, so you and Geoffrey have said. If it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it. Only those of the Septim blood can wear the Amulet of Kings. Yes, of course. What am I waiting for? After all, this is my destiny, and no man can deny his destiny. I didn't really need the amulet to tell me that. I've known it was true since you first told me back in Kavach. But it is one thing to talk of becoming Emperor. Not yet, until we light the Dragonfires. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Akato. He waits for us in the Imperial City. Chancellor Akato is the head of the Elder Council. The Council rules in the Emperor's absence. I don't expect any objections from the Elder Council, but we should defer to their authority. Let's go to the Imperial City at once, before the enemy can recover from Mankar Cameron's death.
Do you have a moment? There's something we need to discuss.
Of course. What trouble?
Where did this come from? Either way, from here on out, it gets a lot weirder.
If an assassin...
Yes, I see your point. And the others feel the same way.
You know, we should go...
Means not.
Welcome to the Imperial Palace.
Where is Martin?
Welcome to the...
Can I just say that I feel quite welcomed to the Imperial Palace?
Welcome to the Imperial Palace.
I've been expecting you. The full council has already considered the matter of Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the Imperial throne.
Chancellor
We should
Okato!
arrange...
Chancellor Okato! The city is under attack. Oblivion gates are open and Daedra are inside the walls.
It's a lot of fighting here, so we'll fast forward to the good stuff.
We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No, if we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the emperor. To the Temple of the One.
Look at the temple! Drive them back! We're too late. Mehrunes, lighting the Dragonfires will no... I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him. Wait, yes, the amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use his power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea, one last hope. I must reach the Dragonfires in the Temple of the One. You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow. Then I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend. I'm with you.
I actually figured this one out as a kid when I couldn't figure out how to kill Mehrunes. It wasn't until later that I realized you weren't supposed to. I mean, he literally just falls to pieces.
get past here and into the one. I'll do the rest.
I never thought it would come to this.
Just checking a few other console commands on Mehrunes while I have the opportunity. He's just so stretchy. Just trying to give Martin as much of an advantage as possible.
I do what I must do. Farewell.
Funny that changing his scale also changes his position.
The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion. Forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father, and my father's fathers. The third age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things, now, belong to you.
Oh, hey, did you not get the memo?
I know he's gone, as the Chancellor of the Elder Council. We are now the stewards of the Empire. We can hold the Empire together. But to be honest, I don't know what will happen. The provinces have been rested for years, even with no legitimate claimant for the Dragon Throne. Trouble. This is terrible news, under normal circumstances. But the circumstances, I've been pleading for troops for Cyrodiil for weeks, but the generals assure me that the entire Imperial army is already fully committed. Besides, I'd have a full-scale political crisis on my hands if I tried to pull any troops out of the provinces. I'm sorry, but the cities of Cyrodiil will have to fend for themselves for the time being. The dragon will stand forever as a memorial.
Man, what a giant dragon. I wonder where at in the district it's going to be. So, where did the dragon go? I mean, there's no evidence there was ever even an invasion.
Martin couldn't have done it but hey, Talos got you.
And now the temple's back to how it was before everything happened.
Hello. Dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel.
Yeah, nothing.
Greetings, Breton. We're always on duty. You too.
So I think what happens here is that the ragdoll people go to is all the same size, but if their body's set to a different scale, then they have different sized limbs, all shrinking back or expanding out to the normal size of the ragdoll.
How goes it? Hi.